Hello Internet, welcome to Saturn Gaming, a gaming channel where you don't have to have any hardcore strategy, just a channel where we play a few games and have some fun. We don't focus on anything major here, we're just playing the game for the sake of enjoyment. And today we're going to be playing Pokemon Blue version. But we're not just playing any Let's Play, we're going to be doing a Nuzlocke challenge. That's right, we're doing it hard mode. And we are going to do it all day, every day. We're going to be doing this challenge. It's going to be a great time. I've just been feeling fairly nostalgic, and I know there's the release of Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby on the way later for this year, I think in November actually, November 2014. So I'm pretty excited for that, and just to get prepared for that, I've been feeling like playing Pokemon Blue versions, and especially I've been wanting to do a Nuzlocke for a while. So we're going to be following pretty much the basic rules of Nuzlocke set out in the comics, but I have a few things that I add and I tweak when I play the game. I'm just going to list them now just so you guys have an idea. I'm also going to leave them under the video in the description, just so that if anyone wants to play along, start their own Nuzlocke, I encourage you to. But my first rule is that the starter Pokemon I choose has got to be based on the last digit of the trainer ID. And for most games what I do is, if the last digit is 1, 2, or 3, I go with the grass type. If it's 4, 5, 6, we pick the fire type. And if it's 7, 8, 9, it's the water type. If it's 0, it's my choice. Now, in most Pokemon games, I think after Gen 1, you were able to actually see the last digit of your trainer ID. This isn't the case for the original Gen 1 games. So for the sake of playing the game, going hardcore, just based on tradition, we're going to go Squirtle for Blue version. So we're going to try this game picking a Squirtle. Haven't decided on a name yet, but we'll see how we do. The second rule I have is that if a Pokemon faints, it is dead and it must be released. It is considered dead, we cannot revive it in any way, we have to release it. The third rule is that we can only heal at a Pokemon Center. We're not allowing any potions. We have to go to a Pokemon Center to heal. So if we're out in the woods and we are poisoned, if we're in Viridian Forest, for example, we get poisoned, we can't use an antidote. We're gonna have to run as fast as we can back to a Pokemon Center, and yeah, it's gonna be a tough one for sure. We can't use any heal items, can't use any potions. One exception I have to this rule though is that in another Nuzlocke I've played just on my own for fun, I did allow myself to use potions once I reached the Elite Four, and some people consider that cheating. That's understandable, so it's a rule I'm debating right now, but as it stands, what we're going to be doing is, can't use potions, at least until the Elite Four. Gotta go to Pokemon Centers. The fourth rule is that the first Pokemon seen in any route is the only one we can catch, and that's a standard Nuzlocke rule. So in this game, what we're going to say is, as soon as I catch Pokeballs, whatever I see on each route will be the only Pokemon I can catch. So before that, if I run into a bunch, that's alright. It doesn't count as just training experience. So number 5, the fifth rule we have here is that different levels of a cave are allowed for multiple catches. So if we go into like Mount Moon, for example, or the electric plant in this game, a power plant, different levels are considered different catches. We'll just have to make note of that. But I am allowing myself to catch whatever I see the first thing in that level of the cave. Just so that we can get a little more variation here, just so that we can actually beat the game. The sixth rule kind of goes without saying, but it should have been probably bumped up thinking about it now, but we must nickname every Pokemon we catch or receive. And finally, the seventh rule is that if a party is wiped out, that's game over. Doesn't matter if we have other Pokemon in the Pokedex, or in our PC, we cannot use those Pokemon if all of our Pokemon get wiped out in a go. So it's going to be challenging. We definitely don't want to wipe out at all. One thing I forgot to mention now that I'm thinking about it is that we can also not catch any Legendaries. We can fight them, we can beat them, but we cannot catch them. So because they're just really OP. Like, it's just the bottom line is they're really good for the game that they're in. So what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to introduce everyone to the town of Pallet. I'm not going to read what the characters say, I'll let you guys read that yourselves, because I do a few voice impressions, but I don't think you guys are going to want to hear what I'm going to do. I'll just let you read it for yourself. I think that's best. We're gonna pick Squirtle, and we're going to beat Gary for our first Pokemon battle. Hopefully, we're gonna beat him. We're gonna see how it goes. But let's just get started here. We've probably gone through all 151 Pokemon just in that title screen as is. We're gonna set everything on fast. So it's about time we get going. So Professor Oak has just introduced us to the wonderful, magical world of Pokemon, and we're gonna have to give a name for ourselves. So I know what I'm calling myself. This is Saturn Gaming. So I don't know if I can fit Saturn, but we will go. We'll go like that, Sat. So we could call this guy Assface. I know that's probably the default. Most people would call him something like that. But we are just gonna stick with classic Gary Oak. Gary it is. Okay, and here's our lovely room. We got a Super Nintendo. Yep, Super Nintendo. I forgot if it was the NES or the Super Nintendo. Let's see here. I know we have a potion in our PC. Our rule says we can't use it, but we're gonna take it. We can sell it, make some money, buy some Pokeballs. It's always useful. Let's see how Mom's doing. And here we are in Pallet Town. Nice little town, nice place to start a journey. You know, only 2 houses, 3 if you count the lab. Bunch of homeless people walking around the street, so it's interesting. Shades of your journey await in Pallet Town. Me, myself, I'm actually from a little town called Canfield in Ontario, Canada. And it's only got like 200 people, so I can kind of relate to this game. We got Daisy Oak. And what we're going to do is, you guys know the game, pretty much everybody who's watched knows the game, knows what we have to do. We're going to have to step into the grass and get a scolding by Professor Oak. Okay, so we get to choose our Pokemon, and we know what we're going to go for. We're going for Squirtle, the tiny turtle Pokemon. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell, powerfully sprays foam from its mouth. And we will take Squirtle. Nuzlocke rule states we must nickname him. And I've been thinking about a name, guys. I know I've kind of done some pre-planning for this. And I hope you like my reasoning. So he's a turtle. He's going to become like a big tank kind of guy. Like a big water tank. And he's, you know, he's a turtle, so he's kind of like a Koopa. He's big, he's a boss. So I'm thinking about calling him Bowser. I think it's a suitable name. It's a good name for the Pokemon that's going to lead our party. Bowser it is. And of course, Gary takes the Bulbasaur. Yeah, we'll see about that, Gary. Let's test out that theory of his Pokemon looking stronger. So, we're going to do our first fight. Let's see how it goes. I believe, guys. Remember, if we wipe out here, that's game over. First Pokemon battle. Strategy is we're just going to keep spamming tackle right now. Come on, Bowser! I have faith, guys. I have faith. I think we can do this. This guy's growling. He's trying to scare us, but we ain't scared. Team Rex Saturn. We got Bowser. Oh, no. We missed, though. Alright. This little guy's a critical hit master. We just need another one here. If we can get another one, that'd be beautiful. Oof. Oof. I'm getting scared, guys. I'm getting scared. Oh, boy. Oh, man. I really hope we can do this. Oh, we need a critical right now. Oh, I think we can do it. Yes! As long as we don't miss right here, we've got the win. Booyah! Alright. We beat our rival, guys. We made it through. That was probably one of the hardest parts of this Nuzlocke, but I mean, there's still lots of gameplay to go, so... Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna head to Pallet, or not Pallet, what is it? Is it Viridian? It is Viridian. We're gonna head to Viridian. Oh, you know what? We should heal. Uh-oh. We are going to head back to... Oh, we are healed. My bad. Our Squirtle is full health. We're just gonna talk to this guy real quick. He's gonna give us a potion. Not that we need it, but we can, like I said, we can always sell it. Yeah, so essentially what we're going to focus on, I'm not going to train right now, guys, because I know nobody wants to see grinding. But what I'm going to do right now is just get to Viridian. Get to Viridian. Get the parcel for Oak. Head back. And then what we can do is we can end the video there. Next video, what we'll be focusing on is... you know what we might do, actually? My bad. What we're gonna probably do is give Oak the parcel, get the Pokedex, come back and get a Pokeball, and then catch our first Pokemon. Yeah, I think if we do that, we'll catch the Pokemon from Route 22, which is just outside the Indigo League, Indigo Plateau League entrance, and we'll also catch our Pokemon in Route 1 here. And then what I will do is train. And next episode, I'll have them up at a decently high level. And next episode, what we can do is we can go fight Gary again outside the plateau, and then head through Viridian Forest if we got time. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, because then I know you guys don't want to watch grinding. And if you do, please do comment, because I will add it in my video. I'm playing on a Visual Boy Advance, actually. So, I mean, I could always speed up fights, too. I just, you know, I want to show you the actual gameplay, fighting trainers, having some fun that way. Nobody wants to watch grinding. Nobody wants to see that. It's something you just gotta do, though. Rex Saturn got Pokedex. Now we can start cataloging all the crazy critters out there. Okay, what we're gonna do right now is just go grab that town map from Daisy. Lovely girl. And now we won't get lost, guys. But I mean, probably everyone watching has played this game, or at least the remake, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Jeez, look at that sprite, eh? Something that was always interesting in this game, in the first gen that is, and even before the North American releases, were the actual sprites, the sprite animations for the Pokemon. Like, look at this Pidgey. It is intimidating. It is just angry as all get out. I mean, some of the Pokemon just look so strange, so bizarre, and nothing like, you know, the guys you see on the anime. So it's definitely a different kind of atmosphere. But okay, now we have the license to go and buy some Pokeballs. So we are gonna buy. Actually, we're gonna sell those potions first, because they are useless to us in this Nuzlocke. And we're just gonna buy as many Pokeballs as we can. Oh, I forgot that it doesn't cap out. I'm used to playing the games where it'll stop you at the amount that you can purchase. We're gonna get 15 for now. Okay. And we will head out to Route 1 and see what we can catch. This is going to be our first Pokemon, guys. I'm excited. I'm good for either Pidgey or Rattata. I'm actually okay with either choice. What do we get? Rattata. Alright. We must be very, very careful. Oh, this Rattata's getting critical hits on us. I'm liking this. He's going to be a good addition to the team. We should have this catch. Nice. That's our first Pokemon, guys. Rattata, the rat Pokemon. Bites anything when it attacks. Small and very quick, it is a common sight in many places. We have to give a nickname to this guy, and we are gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Bitey. He's gonna learn different Fang moves. I think Bitey's a suitable name. All right, we got Bitey on the team. Ooh, high attack. Nice for level 3. That's decent. So that's our first Pokemon. Let's head to Route 22 and catch our second. That's where we will end the episode. I'll train these guys up a little bit, and then we'll go fight Gary. I mean, unless I catch another Rattata here, which is probably what's going to happen. Alright, a Nidoran. As long as we don't kill this thing, that's the thing. But it looks like we're going to be okay. I mean, last thing we need is a critical right now, but it's growling as well, so we should be okay. Our attack is getting... We should be able to catch it now. Alright! Alright! Giggity! Nidoran, the poison pin Pokemon. Although small, its venomous barbs render this Pokemon dangerous. The female has smaller horns, and we did catch the female. Do we want to give a nickname? Yes, we do. Okay, so it's gonna turn into a Nidoqueen. If it survives. It's a girl. It's kind of unoriginal, but I'm gonna call this little girl Queenie. Wait, that's not how you spell queen. Queenie. Is that how you spell it? Oh, we're going with it anyway. It looks like Genie or something. Anyway, guys, that's a wrap for this episode. So a pretty good episode. We beat Gary. We managed to survive so far in our Nuzlocke. Not a whole lot of action so far, but we got some new guys added to the team. I will go and train these guys up right now, and I'll meet you next episode. We'll take on Gary. He's going to be coming at us from the side there, from the Indigo, and then we'll head through Viridian Forest. Might even take on Brock. We'll see how ambitious we get. But for now, it's been Rex Saturn Gaming. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys on our next episode. Have a good one.